Today on the channel, everybody wants to be the Ultimate Warrior, including Andre the Giant Ultimate Warrior Edition, Major Bendy's Big Rubber Guys.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Big Rubber Guys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, from the Big Rubber Guys, we got the limited edition Andre the Giant in Ultimate Warrior face paint exclusive. But for all your Big Rubber Guys Andre the Giant needs, I guess eBay at this point, but for all your other Big Rubber Guy needs, hit up Collect Major. That's where they sell these things. Pre-orders going on about every single month. A lot of figures flowing through, as we've seen here on the channel. And very fun, very nostalgic for a kid like me who grew up on the LJNs and the Hasbro's days. Very, very fun to get this one. And speaking of this one right here today, since the infancy of this YouTube channel, about 5 years ago, cheap plug, 5-year anniversary special coming in March to this very YouTube channel. Helped me get to 50,000 subscribers by the time that video does launch, and we'll do some serious giveaway action. Stay tuned for that, of course. But I've been screaming, I've been hooting, and dare I say hollering, wanting to get an Andre the Giant with Ultimate Warrior face paint. Such an iconic thing. It was a moment in time, a sliver in time, but stood with me and many others as well over the years. Can't believe Mattel has not come out with one of these yet, just as a second head or something. Feels like an easy layup for them. Maybe they're waiting for it in the future. I could see that part of maybe the Legends releases or something to give a little pizzazz to Andres. We've got a lot of Andres from Mattel, and we've got Andres from the Big Rubber Guys as well. So this is the third Andre the Giant figure. We'll do some comparisons later on in this video as well. Don't forget that. Should mention Latuni, they also make their LJN style figures. They were the first ones ever to announce this kind of a figure. They do have an Andre the Giant in Ultimate Warrior face paint coming down the road. They were the first to announce it. Shortly after that, Andre got announced from the Collect Major, the Major Bendy's crew over there. However, as we can see right now, the Major Bendy's came through first. They are the first ones to market with this one. And Latuni, they've got retros and Andre and Warrior face paint. They got a lot going on, of course, as well over there. But they will always forever be the first to get it to market, being the Big Rubber Guys. And speaking of first to market, and not really, I guess, but you know how we're going to do this review? Well, guess what? You're in luck. We're going to do it how we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So let's see what's going on with old Andre the Giant here. First thing I should say, this was a pre-order. I want to say it was around Halloween time, which is pretty fitting for this Andre. It's Andre's Halloween costume. Much like me as a kid, Andre wanted to be the Ultimate Warrior as well. But if you did order this, you did get this little, like, mask, I guess. You can cut it out and you can wear it around the house, scare the cats if you want to. You get old Andre the Giant looking good, looking mean, looking ferocious right there. But a cool throw in with this one is like a free gift, I guess is what you want to call it. But I love it when they do little things like this. Any toy company. Little throwaway things. This can't cost very much. This probably cost them 25 cents, whatever it may be, 50 cents. It's a nice gesture to go along with this, as this is a repaint, makes it feel a little bit more everything together. I like the idea of this. So I will hold on to that, of course. Like I said, maybe wear it around the house from time to time. But now we're going to dive into the packaging. Of course, we've seen this packaging before. Get the most out of your molds. You got the packaging shot. You got everything. Everything is reused from the original Andre the Giant. Now, I would have loved to see face paint on the glamour shot there. They should have photoshopped that in. Would have gave it an extra touch of detail, I do feel. Not the case, apparently. Andre the Giant, Big Rubber Guys, of course, Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Big window box there for Andre. Major Bendy's on the side. On the back, I believe they're using the same Andre card from back in the day, as well as we don't have all the other characters that we've got since that Andre was released. UPC's down here. And of course, you get the removable package on this one. We're used to that by now as well. And we're going to slide that backing out. And we're going to slide Andre out of the package. I will say once again, that's really my only big criticism I have of this line. I wish this inner tray was better. Pretty much every single one I've had over the last 5 sets maybe have been cracked inside. And I do want to save my packaging, so that has been a little frustrating. I wish they could tighten that up a little bit. I know they protect these things. They even put them in an extra cardboard mailer. It's just not getting the job done. So I think it just really needs extra strong plastic. I'm sure they're working on that right now. But I do save the packaging on these. So a gentle off to the side. See you later. But now let's dive into Andre the Giant. Obviously, no articulation with Andre. He doesn't got anything going on. It is a big rubber guy, as we do know. But it is Andre the Giant. I think most people see this, they know who it is. But the big difference, obviously, is the face paint on there. Andre not as steady with his Warrior face paint hand as Warrior was. Warrior should have done it for him. They should have worked together on this. But it is the Warrior face paint there. Of course, iconic promo back in the day. We all remember it. Got a little teeth showing. You got those crazy Andre eyes. He's just out there. He's just crazy. He's doing one of these kind of things. He's acting like a cat. Who knows? He's one of those cat people. Who knows what he's up to? Got those big mutton chops that would make a young Mike Nesmith blush. Yeah, shout out to Mike Nesmith, of course. Got kind of that Andre fro-y hair. It's on its way to the old school fro, I guess is what it is. Got the big claw mitts, the big hammers, the big catcher mitts right here. Looking like a young Gary Carter ready to catch something. Who knows what he's up to. You do got the strap, of course, the one singlet strap over here. And, of course, his whole outfit looking good. Very classic Andre. This one is in blue, which I believe 100% accurate to the time frame. So you got the blue on Andre. You got the black boots down here as well. As I said, no articulation, obviously, on this one. But it is a repaint. It is getting the most out of your molds. But guess what? It works for me. I'm here for that. It makes toy business go around. You didn't want this Andre? Easily pass on and get one of the other ones. Or if you're all in on the line like me, you pick something like this up right here. I will say this one feels, I'm trying to get my words right here, less than, not as good as the current releases from Big Rubber Guys. And we say it on this channel all the time. Constant learning, constant improvement. Every single day in the toy business or in your general life, every day when you get out of bed, your feet hit the floor, you should hopefully be better today than you were yesterday. That's what you should be goal. That should be your goal. Every day I have my goals written out. My dad taught me that many years ago. Kyle, put your goals down. Put your goals down, what you want to accomplish. I guess he probably learned that from my grandma because she did the same thing too. But every single day, here's the list of what I got to do. Here's what I want to accomplish. Here's how I get better every single day. And where am I going with this? Well, you're in luck, I'm going to tell you. This isn't as good. I feel like if the Major Bendy's team could redo Andre the Giant today, it would be better than this figure. As this figure is fine, it's passable. There's no real issues with this one, but I feel like the arms are a little skinny. The hands are maybe a little too big compared to there. The feet look too big for the body. It's just the proportions are kind of all over the way, and I do think if the current day Major Bendy's team got after it and said, we're going to make another Andre the Giant, I do feel they could improve upon this one. And like, same thing with Axe and Smash. I think they could improve on that one. Matt and Brian, they've already got new ones coming out, and those look much better than the original Matt and Brian. So I think a lot of these earlier Big Rubber Guys could definitely be improved on. Who knows? I'm not telling them, and they're not listening to me anyways, but I'm not telling them, go get Andre again and let's get more Andres. Wait 5 years. Wait 5 years or something like that. Get Andre back again. That would be my goal if I was them. But I do think they could do better with this Andre, as it does feel a little weird, and it doesn't look as good as some of the modern day stuff they got going on. I hope that makes sense, but I think it does. But I still do like this Andre. It is a very passable Andre, especially if you always wanted that LJN blackstrap Andre back in the day. You could never get that one. The suitable replacement is the Big Rubber Guy, at least as of right now. And speaking of that one there, I got this one right here. Got this one right here. And what do you notice between these ones right here? Constant learning, constant improvement. Andre got a little time under the tanning bed, apparently. How did they find one big enough for him? Who knows? But he just got a much better skin tone. So you can see that already. They said, you know what? We didn't like the skin tone on these original ones. Let's update it on this one. Now, you couldn't do anything with the sculpt and everything like that. You're stuck to that. But how can they make it better? They said, let's add a little extra skin tone or a little extra tan. Let's give them almost on the way to the hot dog tan. How about that? But I definitely wish this tan was on both of these. However, Andre was a little pale from time to time. Let's be honest. He didn't see a lot of sun out there in Grenoble, France back in the day, or North Carolina on his ranch. I think he just hung out in his chair and played cards and drank beer, I think is what he was up to. But still very cool to get these three representations of Andre the Giant, the Three Musketeers, if you will. And you know me, I'm a sucker for the Ultimate Warrior. I'm a sucker for face paint. This is playing a lot of hits for me, of course. You guys know that. And speaking of Ultimate Warrior, how about that? Get the old school LJN Ultimate Warrior right there. Man, every time I see this figure, I just absolutely smile. This is my favorite figure in my action figure collection. This one means so much to me, going back to when I was 8 years old when I got this originally as a little kid. Just absolutely blew my mind then, still blows my mind now. My absolute grail piece in my collection would be a mint on card, or just a near mint on card Ultimate Warrior, one of these. Just an amazing, amazing figure that I always have loved. Just really wraps up my total action figure collecting all in one with this Ultimate Warrior. So I'm going to stop gushing about that when I get back to Andre, but you can see the height differences between these two. You can see the... You guys hear all that? Oh my gosh, I just had retros just take a dive. I just had like 7 retros take a dive off my shelf right there. It's live TV, folks. It's live on YouTube. I'm not editing it out either, but that was a little scary. My heart skipped a beat right there. There's a bunch of stuff. I will say, thankfully, the shelf that did do the dive, it was the Mattel retros. Those are a little easier replaceable if they did break or something, but that was a scary moment right there for old Kyle right here. So I'm going to assess the damage over there and I guess wrap up this review right here. There's the Andre the Giant, off the rails, folks, off the rails. There's the Ultimate Warrior Andre the Giant. Be interested to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And like I said, marching to 50,000 subscribers. Need your help. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Check out the Patreon for early access to all the videos, bonus content. You know how that works by now. Pro Wrestling Tees, search Kyle Peterson, Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, and of course on TikTok. So for Andre the Giant, Big Rubber Guys, Halloween Andre edition, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.